Guys, back in today with another reaction to Daemons, well, Yomi no Tsugai, this time of episode 15, I believe. I haven't even got the episode up, so that would be quite handy. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Was a bit more of a chill episode last time out. We met a couple that were owned by a dog randomly, which was pretty fun. But honestly, felt quite bad for the kid that left the village. At the end of the last episode, just getting berated, which was not too good. It was really cute as well, bless him. But yeah, getting absolutely berated by Yoru. So hopefully he can get a bit of a respite today. I mean, he lied to him in a good way, but it does it, and he is the pair to the blood girl who was playing Yoru's sister. So I'm really looking forward to delving even more into that today. Hopefully. To be honest with you, I rarely ever. I can't even think of a series off the top of my head I've done this for. I mean, last season I skipped the ending to Pass Me the Elite because I wasn't really a big fan of the ending of that. But to be honest with you, I might just skip the opening to this series from here on because I'm really not that big a fan of it. And if you guys have watched my videos frequently, you guys know I don't think I ever do that. It's usually like the case where it's either like if it's not got good visuals, it's at least got a decent song. It's not got a decent song, at least it's got decent visuals. But in this case, I really don't care for either, which is a shame. I know it's a very minor thing, but again, you think of Full Metal Alchemist and the Brotherhood, think of just like incredible openings and endings. And again, it might not be a major thing in the regards to like the story, but I feel like that's a big miss that they haven't really hit with any of the opening or endings in the series yet. You see with like Mashed and such, if a series has got like a really good opening, a lot of popularity can come from that. Hell, I only picked up Gintama because of the Sakura Mitsuzuki opening, which is still one of my favorite ever openings. Um, I picked up that show purely because of that opening. Like, yeah, it was good to take a dump on him. What is that? What is that creature? It's like a goat mixed with a wolf. Just you. Just you, unfortunately. You're a lovely guy, he is, man. And you need to apologize for being such an asshole. So of course they remember that as well. Belly on him. Oh fuck. Well, that's not good. Well, that's not good at all, actually. No, he won't. Fuck's sake. That's not good. Because nobody knows. Well, that's terrible. So, this cute little bastard. Okay, good. Um, but yeah, I was just gonna say, like, normal people, if they're just walking around this place, they'll just see a dog, right? You'd think that they might call like the RSPCA or something, dog and get them like put in a shelter, right? These guys are fucking like super fans of everyone, aren't they? Bloody hell! Are there any bloody pairs out there these guys not a fan of? Why is there a horse in my living room? Oh, they're watching Full Metal Alchemist. That's pretty cool. I wonder what episode that is. Man, it's been a long time. I've rewatched Full Metal Alchemist and Brotherhood like 4 or 5, maybe even more times to be fair. But even then, I don't think I'll be able to tell you what exact episode they're watching here. Oh, there's a cute little cat. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. So I'm assuming that might be in like the 20s of Brotherhood, perhaps. Yeah, apologies. Apology. Yeah, I always say this, but I do think the start of the 2000 mid 2000 series was much stronger than the Brotherhood start, honestly. So I always think it's a shame that people don't even bother watching that version. Dara knows about what's going on, so hopefully he tells these guys so they can realize, oh, you know what, that kid's in a lot of trouble right here. They're damn engrossed in that Full Alchemist, aren't they? Like there. Oh God, really? Really, bro? I forget her name. Is it Nina? No, really? I can't. Show Tucker's bloody daughter right there. I also remember that actually being slightly better in the earlier anime as well. What she did, just her. I mean, the one with you kind of makes sense. It's just one of her. And they're really watching the show, Tucker. Oh god, you guys are watching some atrocities right there. Look at him. Oh, they've even integrated it into the bloody. So yeah, not the 20s. When did that happen in Brotherhood then? That looks like the Brotherhood version. Um, but yeah, even that arc, I remember the Show Tucker arc felt a little bit more impactful than the mid 2000s version for me. But yeah, I liked how they worked that into the scene right here. She's enjoying it. Fucking hell, look at her. Why the hell is she smiling like that? Is this not when they literally just found out about his daughter? Just in case you guys haven't seen it, I imagine you have. I won't say anything else, but what the hell's that look on her face? I never seen anyone have that reaction to this scene. The horse, yeah, the horse looks a bit terrified actually. Look at him. Lucky the dog's not watching. Put the pieces together, bro. I can't believe we're still not even thinking about Mr. Zaraki Wakashi, whatever his name is. He figured out who his pair was. Okay, so yeah, I figured out we just don't care that much. Still in a bit of a mood. Okay, I thought we would get a bit more worked up over that. Fair enough. Now look at the reviews on that. 3.5 stars. Not great. So I say that I'd feel a lot better if that was like 4 stars, which isn't awfully far away. So why the hell do they do reviews for warehouses? A bit weird. A warehouse is a warehouse, no? An open space. The whole point is that space that you can store things, right? What's the difference? I guess the people that own it, I don't know. Pretty well drawn, at least. But I do love this setup we've got going on here. YouTube, get out while you can. Sorry to say this, but you're pretty much a slave. That girl. She's not a slave, you know what I'm saying, but expendable. A pawn, probably more accurate. Not an awful lot of difference, though, honestly. Especially considering the circumstances she got caught. Oh, they're all related. Oh, they're all related. Wow, did not know that. They all look quite different. Oh, so they're not related, but they are siblings. Okay, it's fair enough. Weird. Is that not very weird? Remove Goichich Kinderheim. That's some suspect shit right there, right? She spent too long on Twitter. Um, Goichich Kinderheim. So yeah, they seem like is it not like you can put the pieces together very easily, right? Kagamori clan, air wielding organization, very suspect, and then they just so happen to have an orphanage. Like, yeah, put the pieces together there, can't you? Some of the so yeah, as he says here, it might just be a case of like a bit of a cover up, doing something nice to mask over some bad stuff, but it seems like yeah, they also have the intentions of raising these orphans to be pawns. Is well, as I said, I feel like the reference I brought up to Monster is actually pretty accurate. Actually, again, I won't spoil, but if you guys have watched that anime, very good. Um, not awfully different. I mean, not quite as large a kind of thing as a monster, but yeah. This is a Reddit user right here. Oh, she's trying to get a boyfriend. Can't imagine you have too much time for personal relationships working here. These guys up to. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say he's ready. He goes anywhere seemingly anyway. Ah, they heard about this. How did they hear about this then? How did word get out to them about this? Maybe that's how. Moth, butterfly, hair. That's the opposite to the white moth, right? Am I going crazy there? Why is he tapping him like that? Yeah, it is. I think it is. What is his intention here? Do you know what it does? It kind of reminds me of. Speaking of Full Metal Alchemist that we saw earlier, it reminds me of the chopper guy. Actually, reminds me of that chopper guy. I forget his name. In my head. That was also a thing that seemed bigger and I always say that, but yeah, it just shows how much I don't know if I say prefer, but I do enjoy like the initial Full Metal Alchemist 2000s anime a bit more than Brotherhood, honestly. As much better, like Brotherhood is much better as it goes on, especially at the end, like much better. But I say that the ending of the movie to the anime, the mid 2000s anime was really like a really interesting, good kind of very different thing as well. So yeah, sorry I keep singing its praises, but I do really like it. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of that chopper guy, that kind of that murderer. Um, just like the kind of skeleton face with the horns. Really, like design wise, reminds me of him. But yeah, as I said, like, there's just like so many elements that they share that I actually just kind of prefer in the like the different stuff that's different between Brotherhood and the original Full Alchemist. I prefer in Brotherhood, but the stuff that they both do, I actually prefer in the original. Yeah, here we go. I mean, it clearly doesn't intend to do anything bad here, right? You fucked up. Oh shit! It took him. Hmm. You got to like obliterate them all at once. Where actually is he though? What the hell is going on here? What? You ate those? So they're working together. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That checks out. See, I mean, we did see these guys interact. Don't get me wrong, but he didn't seem like he was like fully on their side. Yozakura. Not much of a pair then, aren't they? Under governance. A skipper, huh? By a captain. Would you please die so we can get this power with Seal? Oh shit. They're a bunch of the Kagamori's guys. He's the man of the belly. Oh, I'll fucking take you out then. I mean, to be again, I've said this plenty of times throughout the show. These guys haven't actually really done that much in any fight or anything. I'm not saying they're useless, but like just then they weren't able to do a goddamn thing. Like they actually like they don't really seem awfully strong or powerful or that useful. Honestly, they can fight clearly, but they seem to usually just like be outdone by whoever they're fighting a lot of the time, left and right, don't they? Which I find interesting because in a your usual kind of shonen, they would be like unbeatable. If you know what I'm saying, they'd be like the all powerful. They'd always beat the villains. So it's interesting, but there's not too much of a kind of. You're never really worried for the enemy. I'd say that I'm not really that worried for this guy. I feel like he's gonna beat them, and not easily perhaps, but I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue for him, left and right here, especially without Yuru here. I hope I could be proven wrong. Probably will be now I've said that. But there's not too much of an intimidating aura to left and right, honestly. Next episode. Oh crap. Smell of the parents' blood. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry, I just heard very loud bang. Hopefully that mic didn't pick that up. But yeah, good episode. Good episode. Got some Full Metal Alchemist reference, which was cool. But yeah, really kicked off in the second half here. Seeing a bit more of the Kagamaris, going a little bit deeper into their kind of relationships, but and they've now heard about this situation, so they're going to get involved at some point. But yeah, finally seeing that guy's pair come into play here. The darker version here. We've seen the white kind of moths or butterflies out and about. I imagine that's what it is. That the whites are the butterflies and these are the moths, I guess. Um, Seeing this one now. We've seen the white one kind of survey, but it seems like it has some kind of like concealing power where it can, I mean, totally conceal its presence, but also conceal Yuru even when it breaks apart into all these moths. Yuru was nowhere to be seen inside there, so it like concealed him in some way. I'm not really sure how, but yeah, just as I said, yeah, again, the left and right absolutely useless against whatever this was. So Honestly, they haven't seemed too useful so far, but looking forward to seeing what comes of this situation now they've actually got Yoru. As I said, I was kind of half surprised about this guy because we saw him interact with this geezer on the right a fair few episodes ago. Um, but he didn't sound like awfully like they didn't sound like awfully close, or their goals didn't like seem to fully align. I'm not really sure about saying that, to be honest. Again, we know very little about it, but this guy kind of strikes me as like a mischievous, deceitful guy. So I won't be surprised if there's more twists in regards to this kind of situation. But yeah, should be a pretty action packed episode next time. I hope I'm proven wrong. But I left here. She looks absolutely pissed that he's called her out like that. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode though in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 16.